Have you ever wondered what really happens when you grow old and find yourself completely alone? Not just alone for an afternoon, but waking up to silence, eating every meal with no one across the table, and going to bed without having exchanged a single word all day. It's a quiet truth of aging that few people talk about until it's already happening. And by then, many older adults feel lost, confused, and invisible. But here's the truth. Being alone in your later years doesn't have to mean being lonely. In fact, there are powerful, practical things you can do right now. Habits that will help you stay emotionally steady, mentally strong, and physically well, even when no one else is around. In today's video, we're going to walk through 4 essential habits every older adult should adopt when living alone. These aren't just feel-good suggestions. They're real tools, grounded in lived experience and backed by science. And be sure to stay with us until the very end, because the final habit might just change the way you look at solitude for the rest of your life. Let's begin. Number 1, a steady daily routine. One of the first things to slip away when you begin living alone is your sense of time. Without the rhythm of work, family visits, or shared meals, the days start to blur. You may catch yourself eating lunch at 4 p.m. or wondering what day it is. At first, it feels harmless, but over time, this disconnection chips away at your mental clarity, emotional balance, and even physical health. That's why creating a simple, steady daily routine is one of the most powerful acts of self-care you can do. We're not talking about a rigid schedule, just a gentle rhythm to give your day a beginning, middle, and end. Wake up around the same time each morning. Make your bed. Open the curtains. Get dressed, even if no one is coming over. Prepare a real breakfast. Take a walk. Read. Water the plants. Eat dinner before it's dark. Go to bed at the same hour. Psychologists often say humans are wired for rhythm, and it becomes more important as we age. It helps regulate sleep, digestion, mood, and even brain function. Take Walter, an 81-year-old widower. After his wife passed, days became a fog. He said he felt like time had stopped. But once he started a daily routine, just opening the curtains and taking a walk, he found his peace returning. Over time, he even added evening tea and morning gratitude journaling. A routine isn't about being productive. It's about creating stability in a world that has gotten quiet. Number 2, gentle movement for a stronger body and mind. One of the hardest parts of living alone in old age is how still life becomes. You sit, then move to another chair, maybe shuffle to the kitchen and back, but overall, your body stops being used. And when that happens, your muscles weaken, your joints stiffen, and even basic tasks begin to feel overwhelming. But here's the good news. You don't need a gym. You don't need to run. You just need to move. Walk to the mailbox. Stretch your arms while the kettle boils. Stand and sit 10 times from your chair. Walk 1 block every day. Put on music and sway gently. These small actions tell your body, I still need you. And the body responds. Consider Eleonora, 78 and living alone after the loss of her husband. For months, she didn't go outside. Her knees hurt. She felt tired all the time. Then one morning, she walked to her mailbox. The next day, she did it again. A week later, she made it to the end of the block. Now, she says it gives her purpose. Her mood lifted. Her body felt stronger. And most of all, she felt proud. Daily movement doesn't just help your bones and heart. It supports your mind, your sleep, your digestion, and even your sense of self. So move gently, but move often. Not for anyone else, but because you are still alive, and your body deserves care. Number 3, meaningful connection in small, steady doses. When you live alone, silence becomes a daily companion. Sometimes it's peaceful, but other times it's a heavy weight. You may go days without hearing your name, without touching another hand, without feeling noticed. But staying connected doesn't mean being the life of the party. It means staying reachable and reachable to others, even in small ways. A 5-minute phone call, a friendly chat with a neighbor, a short exchange with your pharmacist or grocery clerk, a card sent to someone you care about, joining a local walking group or library circle. Even light contact has been shown to reduce depression, improve immunity, and lower the risk of dementia in older adults. Take Richard, age 83. Both his sons moved out of state. For a long time, he spoke only to his doctor. Then one day, he left a note on a neighbor's door, offering to help collect their mail while they traveled. That simple act led to a thank you, which led to Saturday coffee. Now, he says, it's the highlight of his week. Connection doesn't have to be dramatic. It just has to be consistent. You are not invisible. You matter, and someone out there is hoping you say hello. Number 4, a personal purpose that gets you out of bed. There's a quiet danger that comes with aging, one that many don't talk about. It's not just illness or sadness. It's the feeling that you're no longer needed. When your work ends, your family moves on, and people stop relying on you. You may start to feel like life is just passing you by, but that feeling is a lie. Purpose doesn't retire. Purpose doesn't age. Purpose simply changes form. It could be writing stories for your grandchildren, planting tomatoes and watching them grow, calling one person each morning to check in, reading to children at the local school, fixing something in your home with your own hands, journaling your life story so your family remembers. Think of Samuel, 79, living alone in Michigan. One day, he found an old typewriter in his garage. He brought it inside, cleaned it, and began writing memories of his Navy days, his first kiss, his daughter's birth. He said it gave him peace, and it gave his days meaning. We all need a reason to get out of bed, something that belongs to us alone, something that stirs the heart and reminds us, I am still here, I still matter. Transforming solitude into strength. Living alone in your later years is one of the most profound transitions life brings. It can feel like the world has gone quiet, but it's also an opportunity, a rare, precious time to rediscover yourself. By creating a daily rhythm, moving your body gently, staying lightly connected, and embracing your personal purpose, you can turn solitude into strength. So, let me ask you, which of these habits spoke to you the most today? Which one will you try starting tomorrow? Leave a comment below. We read every one of them, and your thoughts mean more than you know. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Your support helps us create more meaningful videos for older adults navigating life's quieter seasons. You may be living alone, but you are never alone here. We'll see you in the next video.